In our last reaction type, the combustion reaction, we'll demonstrate the reaction between methane gas from our Bunsen burner and oxygen gas in the atmosphere. As we release methane gas, it reacts with the oxygen in the air when a spark is applied. We adjust the bottom of the Bunsen burner to adjust the flow of oxygen to get the right heat and temperature for the flame to be perfect. When we look at the reaction, we have different types of combustion reactions that we can classify. The basic type, which combines a substance with oxygen to produce a combination product. You may also recognize this as a synthesis reaction. Many times, combustion reactions are synthesis reactions. In this case, we have the reaction of hydrogen gas with oxygen, as in the demonstration we did with the balloon. This produces water vapor. The next type of combustion reaction is the hydrocarbon type. Instead of just any general substance reacting with oxygen, we have a very specific type, a hydrocarbon, which is any substance that contains carbon and hydrogen. It then reacts with oxygen and doesn't just produce water, but carbon dioxide and water, like our Bunsen burner. We react methane with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and water. Water is formed in the form of water vapor. The key to understanding and recognizing combustion reactions is that you always have oxygen as a reactant. The other thing that you always form is a combination of oxygen with whatever you started with. This could be any substance. It could be a compound and its constituent atoms. It could be an element. But the most common type of combustion reaction that we encounter is the hydrocarbon type, which always forms the products carbon dioxide and water. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overview reactions and their particle diagrams. So for the basic type of combustion reaction, we can form basically a synthesis reaction that always has a reactant of oxygen. This can form any type of synthesis with oxygen for any substance. The key to identifying these as combustion reactions is noting that oxygen is a reactant. These can be a little harder to identify. The second type is the hydrocarbon type, where we always have oxygen and a carbon and hydrogen containing reactant. These will always have carbon dioxide and water as a product. Another thing that might be helpful in identifying combustion reactions is the fact that they always release heat. Sometimes this can be really energetic and produce lots of fire and flames, but it doesn't have to.